Hello everyone and welcome back to my new video. Major League Baseball's owners voted to lock out the players, triggering the league's first work stoppage since 1994-95, from now until whenever the lockout is lifted. There won't be free agent signings, trades, or any of the usual hot stove madness that tends to populate the winter months. Nevertheless, CBS Sports will be spending the next couple weeks breaking down the top prospects in baseball, both globally and on a team-by-team basis. That process begins today with the unveiling of our top 12 prospect list. Do note that the players below were identified as the top talents in the minors following conversations with scouts, analysts, and player development types. As always, this is more of an art than a science, and some disagreement is a given. 1. Adley Rutschman, C. Orioles. Rutschman, the No. 1 pick in the 2019 draft, is on the precipice of stardom. Evaluators have maintained that he would someday feature 4+ or better tools, as well as an excellent feel for the strike zone and field general qualities. Rutschman, a switch hitter, has lived up to expectations. He batted .312 divided by .405 divided by .490 in 43 games at AAA, suggesting the only thing standing between him and the majors is the Orioles' desire to suppress his wages. Even they won't be able to hold down Rutschman for long. He's the future of the catcher position. 2. Bobby Witt Jr. SS Royals. Witt was selected with the No. 2 pick in the 2019 draft, making this the second time he's finished a step behind Rutschman. That's no knock on him, however, as he's a high-grade prospect in his own right. He proved as much by hitting .290 divided by .361 divided by .575 with 33 home runs and 35 doubles across double and triple in his first full professional season. There used to be fear that Witt would swing and miss too frequently to maximize his loud offensive tools. Those concerns haven't materialized, and he struck out in just 22.5% of his AAA plate appearances. Factor in an above-average glove, and Witt should accomplish something his father never did over the course of his 16-year big league career as a pitcher: make an all-star game. 3. Julio Rodriguez. RF Mariners. Rodriguez fits the right field prototype with a middle-of-the-order offensive projection and a strong arm. He has well above average power and a better feel for contact than most with this profile. Indeed, Rodriguez struck out in just 18% of his plate appearances during his 46-game introduction to Double-A last season. An impressive piece of business for someone who can't legally drink until deck. 29. The Mariners have shown they're more than willing to manipulate the service time of their top prospects to save a buck, suggesting they'll likely do the same thing with Rodriguez. Nonetheless, he should debut in the majors before the season is out. 4. Shane Baz. RHP Rays. Baz is the lone member of the top 20 who has already reached the majors. He appeared in 3 regular season contests with the Rays in 2021, accruing a 2.03 ERA and a 6.00 strikeout-to-walk ratio in a small sample of 13 innings. Baz demonstrated during his big league cameo that he has 3 swing and miss pitches, including an upper 90 seconds fastball and a pair of breaking balls. He's simplified his delivery since being acquired from the Pirates as part of the ill-fated Chris Archer trade, allowing him to tally just 16 walks in 92 combined innings between the majors and minors last season. That would be impressive for anyone, let alone someone who was issuing a walk every other inning prior to the pandemic. Between Baz's pure stuff and his newfound control, he's the favorite to eventually succeed Tyler Glasnow as the Rays' ace. 5. Grayson Rodriguez. RHP Orioles. Rodriguez, the final first-round pick Baltimore under Dan Duquette's watch, has proven to be a quality parting gift. He split last season between high and Double-A, compiling a 2.36 ERA and a 5.96 strikeout-to-walk ratio. Rodriguez already looks like a big league starter thanks to a physical frame and a broad, high-grade arsenal. He's capable of dialing up his fastball into triple digits and elevating it above the batter's hands late in counts. He complements the heater with several swing and miss secondary pitches, including a nasty slider that qualifies as his second-best pitch. Rodriguez has already achieved a high degree of success in Double-A, meaning he should open the year in AAA before making his big league debut come summer. 6. Riley Green of Tigers. Green, the 5th pick in the 2019 draft, split his first full professional season between Double and AAA, hitting .301 divided by .387 divided by .534 with 24 home runs, 33 trebles, and 16 stolen bases on 17 tries. He celebrated his 21st birthday in September. Predictably, Green is considered to be an intelligent, polished hitter who should fit in near the top of Detroit's lineup at some point early in the season. The big question is where he'll play defensively. The Tigers have primarily played him in center so far, and it's possible that's where he begins his big league career before eventually sliding to a corner. 7. Francisco Alvarez, C. Mets, the first of 2 Mets prospects on the list. Alvarez only turned 20 years old in November. Despite his youth, he hit .272 divided by .388 divided by .554 with 24 home runs across 2 levels in 2021. Part of Alvarez's season included a stint with the St. Lucie Mets. It was then that he posted the highest average exit velocity the league saw all season. And that league included the likes of Jordan Walker, Anthony Volpe, and Austin Hendrick. It's rare to see such offensive potency from a young backstop who is certain to remain behind the plate. Alvarez figures to open the year in AA. He's one to watch. 8. Spencer Torkelson, 1B, Tigers. Torkelson, the No. 1 pick in 2020, soared all the way to AAA in his first professional season. Overall, he performed as you would expect someone with cleanup hitter aspirations to. Batting .267 divided by .383 divided by .552 with 30 home runs and a 14.5% walk rate. He's often been compared to Andrew Vaughn of the White Sox because of their similar profiles. Each has big raw strength and a feel for hitting, as well as the intelligence to make adjustments as needed. The Tigers announced Torkelson as a third baseman on draft day, and they've continued to cross-train him at both corner and field positions. Scouts still expect him to end up at first base. However, with the Tigers gearing up to compete in 2022, odds are Torkelson will debut early in the season. 9. Gabriel Morneau, C. Blue Jays. Morneau won't turn 22 years old until February, and he's caught fewer than 200 professional games so far because of the pandemic and a fractured thumb. Even so, his upside and progress on both sides of the ball make him a highly promising backstop prospect. Morneau hit .367 divided by .434 divided by .6268 home runs in 37 games across 3 levels last season. He then appeared in 22 games in the Arizona Fall League, where he batted .329 divided by .410 divided by .494 with a walk for every strikeout, in addition to adding strength at the plate. Morneau has improved his receiving capabilities behind it. The eventual implementation of the automated ball strike system might render some of his work moot, but it speaks well of his eagerness to get better and his chances for stardom. 10. C.J. Abrams, SS, Padres. Abrams, yet another member of that vaunted 2019 draft class, may have made his big league debut late last season had he not broken his leg and sprained his MCL as part of a June collision. Prior to that incident, he had hit .296 divided by .363 divided by .420 with 16 extra base hits and 13 stolen bases in 42 contests at the AA level. It's to be seen if Abrams' elite speed will be impacted by his injuries. Provided the answer is no, he could slot into the Padres lineup early next year as a hit-over-power option at either of the middle and field positions. 11. Noelvi Marte, SS. Mariners. Marte, who recently celebrated his 20th birthday, spent most of 2021 in a league where the average player was 2 years his senior. It didn't matter, as he batted .271 divided by .368 divided by .462 with 17 home runs and another 24 doubles. Scouts are projecting Marte to grow into a plus hitter thanks to his hands and the natural loft in his swing. The concerns with his game revolve around his defensive position. He has the arm strength to stick on the left side, but he might have to slide over to third base. Marte's offensive forecast is such that he'll still rank highly even if that proves to be the case. 12. Marco Luciano, SS, Giants. As with Marte, Luciano is a young 20-year-old who projects as a middle-of-the-order hitter with positional question marks. Luciano did scuffle after reaching high for the stretch run. He hit just .217 divided by .283 divided by .295 with a 37% strikeout rate. But it's not worth panicking or pressing the eject button just yet. The sample size is too small and his upside, particularly with the stick, is too big. He should get the opportunity to vindicate himself to begin the 2022 season. This is all for today, folks. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a like, and if you are new, then don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for the future updates. See you till the next video. Thank you for watching.